Hi, my name is Madison Park, and today I want to persuade you to take the time to learn the importance of taking a CPR course. Think about all the times you are running errands or hanging out with your friends in a public setting. Now, what if someone stops breathing and needs medical attention? Take a moment to think of what if the person that needed help were you or a friend or a family member. You'd want them or yourself to get medical attention fast. Working at a hospital has allowed me to have CPR training every 2 years to recertify my CPR training, and I must do assessments every 90 days to make sure I keep the knowledge fresh. I want to persuade you to take the time to take a CPR class and get certified. I will explain the importance of knowing CPR, the basics of CPR, and where you can find the local CPR classes. What are the basics of CPR and what does it mean? According to the American Heart Association article titled CPR and First Aid Emergency Cardiovascular Care states that CPR or cardiopulmonary resuscitation is an emergency life-saving procedure performed when the heart stops beating. Immediate CPR can double or triple chances of survival after cardiac arrest. Why is CPR important? CPR helps keep the blood flow active until emergency responders and treatments can be performed. AED.com titled 10 Reasons Why You Should Learn CPR stated, while heart disease is on the rise, CPR can help save lives. According to the American Heart Association, more than 350,000 out of hospital cardiac arrests occurred in 2016. Sadly, 88% of people who suffered from a cardiac arrest outside of the hospital die. However, when properly and promptly performed, CPR can dramatically improve a person's chance of survival. In an article stated by American Heart Association titled CPR and First Aid, CPR is a critical step in the AHA's chain of survival. The term chain of survival provides a useful metaphor for the elements of the ECC systems concept. The 5 links to the adult out-of-hospital chain of survival are recognition of cardiac arrest and activation of the emergency response system. This would be calling 911. Emergency CPR with an emphasis on chest compressions, rapid defibrillation, basic and advanced emergency medical services, advanced life support and post-cardiac arrest care. A strong chain of survival can improve chances of survival and recovery for victims of cardiac arrest. Now that we know the basics of what CPR means, let's get into how CPR is performed. Before giving CPR, American Red Cross Foundation website titled CPR Steps states, first, check the scene and the person. Make sure the scene is safe, and then tap the person on the shoulder and shout, "Are you okay?" to ensure that the person needs help. Second, call 911 for assistance. If it's evident that the person needs help, call or ask a bystander to call 911, and then send someone to get an AED. If an AED is unavailable or there's no bystander to access it, stay with the victim, call 911 and begin administering assistance. Open the airway with the person lying on his or her back. Tilt the head back slightly to lift the chin. 4. Open the airway with the person lying on his or her back. Tilt the head back slightly to lift the chin. Red Cross CPR steps. Push hard, push fast. Place your hands one on top of the other in the middle of the chest. Use your body weight to help you administer compressions that are at least 2 inches deep and delivered at a rate of at least 100 compressions per minute. Deliver rescue breaths with the person's head tilted back slightly and the chin lifted. Pinch the nose shut and place your mouth over the person's mouth to take a complete seal. Blow into the person's mouth to make the chest rise. Deliver 2 rescue breaths, then continue compressions. Continue CPR steps. Keep performing cycles of chest compressions and breathing until the person exhibits signs of life, such as breathing. An AED becomes available or emergency services trained medical responder arrives on the scene. Now that we understand basics of CPR, why CPR is important, how to properly access and give CPR, let's talk about where you can find local CPR training classes. Imagine if we didn't have access to these life-saving measures. Millions of people that are saved from CPR wouldn't be alive today. If we educate people on CPR and AED training, this will save millions of people that suffer from heart-related deaths, drownings, or choking because people around weren't trained. First, I want you to research about CPR and get a better understanding of the importance. Second, I want you to find a local CPR class and attend so you can become CPR certified. If you can't find a local class or the resources aren't available to you, going online and taking a class would also work. Call your local hospital or Red Cross clinic to find available CPR classes. You can also log on to Red Cross or American Heart Association to find online and available classes near you. Understanding the significance of CPR and life-saving measures is just one step in becoming a good Samaritan. Becoming CPR certified not only helps your community by bringing awareness, but also allows you to help people that are in need. Thank you.